Hey, what up, YouTube? It's the Real Boss TV 815. You already know what to do. Go ahead, like and subscribe. And also watch this video all the way to the end, man, because I'm gonna break down some things and I really want y'all to understand what this means and what I'm saying. So, it's gonna be points that I'm gonna bring out towards the end of this video, you know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna be a long video. Just check it out. We're gonna take a look at what Khalil's last message was to Shanquella. We're gonna break it down to see what it means, and it's also gonna give you a better look on how he really felt about Shanquella. Because at this point, he kind of messed up in the head too because of what's going on. So he's keeping it real, but in some instances not keeping it real. If that makes any sense, we're gonna take a look into this and we're gonna break it down. You feel me? So let's just check this out. Okay. So right here, it's saying now this is the message that he had wrote for Quayla before before Cabo took off. Before they took off and did the race. This is what he said, and it was in regards to Shanquella. And the crazy thing about this is when he thought that they got away and everything was good because you know in the beginning that's what's making the case a little more harder because Mexico did say no harm, no foul. They did their investigation. They said they was in the clear, told them they go home. They thought it was over with, right? But eventually he took this down after video surfaced and all that. But look what he says now. And just a lot of people that think Quayla didn't really have much going like that or wasn't doing anything. Look how he addresses her. He says, "Dear Miss Quayla, the boss." Now let me reiterate. Dear Miss Quayla, the boss. And I'm gonna zoom in out. I'm gonna zoom out of this a little bit so y'all can see. That is her and Khalil. You know, just so y'all know. You know, dear Miss Quayla, the boss. My heart is so torn. And all I can ask is why or what I should have done differently. They say not to question God, but this right here just ain't sitting right with me. What am I supposed to do now? So, right there, what he's saying is letting you know her importance. See, you got to understand a lot of people that we call friends, they're around us for certain reasons. And once you cut that reason off, that's when they're not your friends no more. And that's why I'm saying pay attention to what he's saying because he is being real, but he doesn't understand that he's really saying a lot. So he's saying, what am I supposed to do now? Who do I talk to about my business plans? When I just want to get up on a plane, who's going to come with me? We've been doing this, man, since 2004 type. We had so much more to accomplish together. I literally just asked you the other day, when I get rich, what car you want me to get you? You said a G-Wagon. Now, that's why I want to focus on this stuff right here because you got to understand. Listen to what he's saying. Like, he's gonna say some more about she's a beautiful soul, but for the most thing that I get out of it is like, okay, she was handling your business and she was the one that be taking trips and all that stuff with you. That's what you're gonna miss about her. You know how you ever had them friends is like when you was young and you was always the ride to the club, they always come with you, but when you lose that ride, you know, that's when they stop calling you because yeah, they're your friends at that time when you good like that. That's when they're your friends. We're gonna keep reading this, but that what leads me to believe that look at this. If y'all think about this, whatever went on, Quayla was gonna have to stop messing with Khalil Because if that fight, if that would have went on and Aquela defended herself, and she still got beat, and it was on social media, you know she's not when she come back. The way Khalil was sitting there not saying nothing, because that wasn't Khalil telling her to defend herself. That wasn't him. Her parents already confirmed that that wasn't him. They said he was the one on the side with the beard, which you can have see that at the end of the video. But after that, of course, Quayla would not be rocking with Khalil that tough. Like you think that that would have happened, and her bestie ain't doing nothing or saying nothing, and they get back. Let's say Quayla did get back, just got a little altercation, but she got back. She's not messing with Khalil. You can understand that because he wasn't being a bestie, and he showed his true colors that night. So that's why I think Quayla was finna cut them off, and that's why they were all acting like that. That's why they didn't care because she was finna stop messing with them. That makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Whatever happens, she probably like, hey, I'm good. I'm good without y'all. I got way more friends. I mean, when we get back, just don't call me you know. And I believe that's what happened. I believe that's why Khalil, because I believe this mainly is between Khalil and Dejanay talking or whatever. Because you can tell out of all the people, Khalil was the only one that didn't even say nothing or tell her to defend herself or nothing. That was Malik and the other girl. If some people say it's Elise, some people say it's Winter, whatever. We heard them speak. Khalil didn't say anything. Now, well, he said, I just literally asked you the other day, when I get rich, what car you want? And you said a G Wagon. Whoa, whoa, I ain't your man. Such a genuine soul, beautiful and strong minded individual. Gone way too soon. Love you. Now, keep in mind, this is what he said whenever, they got, Mexico said they were good. They came back to they came back from Cabo, and he posted this. He also went to the parents' house and did all that. They're still playing the role. And then when the video hits, this is taken down. But social media they gon' like you can't. It's hard to delete stuff permanently off of social media, especially if it's been shared and stuff. That's what people don't understand. It's long. Like you can if you know the exact post, what it says on the post, you could type it in and find it, even if it's archived or whatever. But he basically said this whenever they thought they were in the clear, and then he took it down. But what I get from it is that they felt like he felt like that you know they got away, and then he came up with this trying to play it off, but in the midst of it all, it's showing that like what he cared. It seemed like what he cared so much about Quayla was the fact that she was helping him with businesses, and he could call her anytime and get on a trip and stuff like that. I would have expected him to say a little bit more than talk about business and trips, because you got a lot of friends out there that's like that, man, and that's why they're around you. So sometimes you got to ask yourself, sometimes I stop doing some of the things that I do just to see who's gonna be calling me. Like if they say, "Hey man, you still got VIP to the club and you still be going," nah, I ain't really been going to the club in a long time, man. I just been chilling, and I want to see how many times they call me after that. All you gotta do is tell your homeboy that your car broke, man, and see if they're gonna call you. I'm just keeping them 100, man. You know how I am, man. I like to look at the small things because that's what they do. That's what investigators do. They look at the small things that we walk right past. But I just wanted to break this down. I wanted to bring this to y'all attention and see y'all read this message and see what he's saying, man. It's the Real Boss TV 815. I'm out.